All right, Sean Russell is going to history hit to Hell, Barbados. All right. All right, but before that, let's see what people that rule England. They go right there. Britain, British coat of arms. They had so-called Negroes on their coat of arms. All right, and that same contempt and hate you had have their brother on that panel. All right, so why would you, if you was the people, the original British, Irish, and Scotland, and who relate to the ancient Israel, why would you represent your families with some Negro heads on their coat of arms or family crest? It makes no sense. Why? Because you're not those people. You're not the original British, you're not the original Irish, you're not the original Scotch, you're not the original Welsh, and you definitely had no connection with ancient Israel. Your connection was ancient Idumea, the red people. That's who you are. Point blank, period, man. All right. Enough had played. In fact, I'm gonna show called Gilbert, one of them Irish surnames. All right. Let's see, I had it on there. Hold on. It said the Gilbert coat of arms. Why they got a so-called Negro on there? Matter of fact, if I go on my site on Instagram. Let's read the surnames of some of these families. This you right? This you all right here? Nope. Sons is Anglo-Saxon. Right. Daniel look pretty dark on here. It's a cathedral where Germany, 11th century. Beethoven. All right. People are joke, man. All right. Come on, come on. I know I got it here somewhere. Where it's at. Just bear with me, y'all. Hey, come on. No, I had no names on here. Hold on. Yep, here you go, right here. All right. So I'm about to play it.
105 in the book, Irish and Scottish surnames. O'Dara. It said O'Dara, Gaelic word compound from Dov, meaning black. O'Dara, meaning yellowish. The name is therefore translated descended from him of dark tawny color. Then you go down here and say yellowish, light brown. All right, you Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You have an excellent history.
All right, so part
All right,
two.
this is from the book Irish and Scottish Surnames. I forgot the author name, but this proved that you're Israelite, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You know, we ruling on Europe. All right, it right here said O'Carvin or Carrie Wayne or Carwayne or Carwin. It says from the diminutive of the Gaelic compound word Curduff, which means black, which means very black or exceedingly dark complected. All right. All right. This is from the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Your history goes beyond the civil rights era, and this will be rural Ireland. All right. It says O'Carrigan, black dark. It is translated descended from the little dark one. All right. Then right here it says blackling, darkening. All right. So you Israelites, you ruled Ireland. All right. Shalom.
All right.
All right. You so-called Negroes.
So there you go, man.
So this is paid.
All right, you're not the original
Jews of the southern,
Irish, you're not the
early
original. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put this right here.
Sahara and of the Sudan. He did not remember ever having met them, but he assured me there exists, at least in the East Sudan, a black-skinned population with some called the Felici, which are generally known among the Tuaregs as the Crit. They observe the Sabbath and are known to be of Jewish origin. All right, page 145 in Travels in North Africa. All right.
All right, so that's the answer to the so-called Negro slaves that came from Africa. Okay. All right, so you people stupid, man. Let me read this right here.
Golden Age of the Moor by Ivan Van Sertima. And this is about King James' ancestors. All right. The Moors also dominated the British Isles at one point in history. The British archaeologist and writer David McRitchie declared that the Moors dominate Scotland as late as the time of the Saxon kings. He stated with scholarly authority, so late as the 10th century, 3 of the provinces of Scotland were wholly black, and the supreme ruler of these became for a time the paramount king of transmarine Scotland. All right. And these were Israelites from the tribe of Judah, man. All right. King James was an Israelite. All right. A so-called black man. Shalom.
Oh, man. Ain't history something else, huh? Oh, man. Wow. All right. So let's go right here.
Remember the Romans being quite violent when I was at school.
A portrait here called the Severan Tomba. This is like a photograph.
Oh my goodness.
Of the Severan family. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
There they are.
Wow. It's amazing to actually see his portrait. It's a black man, isn't it? I always remember the Romans being quite violent when I was at school. Was Severus nasty?
He was a warrior. He came here to Britain in AD 208, got a message from the governor, and the governor said that we here in Britain are being attacked from the north and we're in danger of being overrun. The first thing he does is have them build the walls of... And what do you know about the Romans from being taught history?
Oh, well, I know Rome was not built in a day, that's for sure. very good gladiators. I can remember Julius Caesar.
Well, it's really interesting you say that, because Julius Caesar is the individual, along with Cleopatra, which most people reference when they talk about the Roman Empire. And Caesar is also famous for coming to Britain. And a lot of people think that Caesar conquered Britain, but he didn't. So effectively, he came, he saw, but he didn't conquer.
Oh.
Now, the most important Roman, I would argue, who actually ever came to Britain was the African emperor, Septimius Severus.
Hold on. Let's just stop there.
Okay.
Are you telling me there was an African emperor?
There was an African emperor, and he was one of the greatest Roman emperors. So he was born in North Africa.
All right, Revelation chapter 20. All right, that's when an angel with the key in it, what it said, I believe the key in the chain, laid hold on that dragon, bound him for 1,000 years. It started 193 AD. That's their prophecy. I'm just paraphrasing Revelation 20. All right. And that's the start of the Dark Ages. And that's where the original British, original Irish, original Scottish, original Welsh came from, man. All right. Lenny, Dana, well, you signs and wonders. All right. This history is not yours, it's ours. It's our history. Point blank, period, man. All right, so I'm going to go back into this. All right, so I'm going to establish that the original Irish were original Irish, British, Scottish, all those dark-skinned people. They did come here on slave ships. All right, and their fair-skinned offspring came on slave ships. All right. You trying to say we're not the Israelites? You see right here, mix between the Israelite slaves from Africa, Israelite slaves from Ireland. All right, if they wasn't Israelites, they wouldn't have, the curses would be a sign and a wonder upon them, like it says in Deuteronomy 28, 45, and 46. All right, you can see right here, you can pause and read it for yourself. It's from the book. All right, this one, page 111, the book, The Negro Question, Part 3. You see the book, The Black Irish of Jamaica, by Joseph J. Williams. All right, you people stupid. You don't know history, man. Lenny, Dana. All right. All right, you don't know history, man. People joke, man. All right. And I just read those surnames. All right. O'Connors, O'Carrolls, O'Dowds, O'Dolphy, Fitzgerald. All right, some of those surnames. All right. All right. I said something else. Don't want to forget. All right. But if they wasn't Israelites, why are these people being punished together? All right. If the so-called Negroes wasn't Israelites, why was they punished with their Irish brethren from Ireland? Because they are the Israelites. People are dumb and stupid, man. All right. But it says right here, Deuteronomy 28. 28 and 28 and 64, 65. All right, let me see. No, that's not it. Deuteronomy 28 and 45, 46. Salah. It said, moreover, the curse shall come upon thee, shall pursue thee, overtake thee, till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of Yahweh thy power to keep his commandments, statutes, which command thee, and they shall be upon thee for a sign, and for one upon thy seed forever. All right. So that happened to the so-called Negroes from Africa, Spain to Portugal, because the first slaves came from Spain to Portugal, because the Spanish and Portuguese, the first colonizer of the Americas. And then it went to the people that was posing as the British. All right, you got Doomians. You brought the original British, Irish, Scottish, Welsh slaves over here. All right. Enslaving alongside their brethren, they was like brethren from Africa. All right. So it said kill two birds on one stone. All right. So I proved that you're not the original Irish, Welsh, and Scotch and British. All right. You didn't. That wasn't you going to slavery. All right. That wasn't you. All right. You wasn't in slave chains with us. All right. And that the so-called Negroes from West Africa are the Israelites that the Bible speaks. So if not, they would never get punished. Right? Because Most High is not going to punish people that he don't know, that haven't made a covenant with him. Right? People, man. Right? Amos 3 and all right. It says right here, hear this word that Yahweh has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which are brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known all the families of the earth, therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities. All right, so Most High only gonna punish Israel for iniquities. He only gave this law statute to Israel. He only gonna punish Israel for iniquities. All right. And matter of fact, you are doing, you're prosperous, man. How you the children of Israel, man? That's the defeat the purpose of Yahweh Shai coming. Because Yahweh Shai mean he is delivered. Where he gonna deliver you from? You live in luxury and lavishly, man. Right? You people stupid, man. Right? It says right here, Psalms 147:19. He showed his word to Jacob, statute, commandments, and judgment to Israel. He hath not dealt so with any nation. As for his judgment, they have not known to praise ye Yahweh. All right. So, hey, man, the so-called Negroes here in Americas are the Israelites that the Bible speaks of. All right. And some of the so-called Negroes here in America and the Caribbean, which is the Americans anyway, are descendants of the original Irish, British, and Scottish that were brought here as slaves, man. All right, so with that, I hope you all been edified and all right, man. Lenny, man, you need to go back in your cave where you came from, man. That's where you belong, man. All right, go get your raw steak, man. All right, just go and get a raw steak. All right, go chew on it, man, somewhere. All right. So with that, shalom.